Good afternoon from the United States, where the time changed last night, with my apologies for being a little bit late. Today's poetic rendering is called New Hope. Blaming the victim, blaming groups of people who are unwell, empire eating the people away, disease away, eating away the lives of God's people. In the midst, what do we have to say? God's silence is perplexing, disease a mystery to be solved, requiring intervention of a divine presence. Where is God in the midst of the messy complications of pandemic and propensity to oppress the poor? Safety of the world arbitrarily rendered, refusals to support the lives and living of the masses, masks pushed aside as illegitimate response, competing needs interrupting the possibilities of healing. Where to lay the blame as the suffering increases, where to find answers that includes a God of grace, where to place our hope in these days of death when graveyards are walking into the seas. A scramble for good life, destruction of abundant living, fighting for attention from a God co-opted, culpable religion supporting gods of capitalism, oppression itself named God. The earth begs rest in an unforeseeable future where empires toppled and nation states grapple with diminishing resources, the opportunity to heal the masses confused with the search for a cure. The competition identifies a price at the end, a capitalist need for empire to once again exhibit dominance, increase revenue at the price of those in need, teetering on the margins. Competition that defies the cry for help, blaming those who are impacted by disease. Here, in a race for millions at stake, the world becomes smaller, the earth a prison turned graveyard. Borders become prison walls, boundaries mark graves. Visions needed to tear down these walls, vision for healing a world diagnosed with apathy and incompassionate malaise. Learning escapes the masses, signs point to need for change, systems begging for alternatives. Where is the liberation of God promised in a state of life where capitalism still prospers? The silence drives us into deeper necropolitics. The margins refuse the return to normal. Emerging are new ways for living this life. Emerging is the fight for new life. Life for the poor, life for the unwell, new life, new hope, new freedoms.